The Department of Homeland Security says it's time to investigate states passing laws that give driver's licenses to people in the U.S. illegally. Time now for a lightning round of hot topics with Hometown Values PAC co-chair Ethan Behrman and Daily Caller video columnist Stephanie Hamill. Welcome to you both.
Hi, Shannon.
Thanks, Shannon.
Okay, so let's start with this. Heather Swift, DHS spokesperson, tells the AP the Trump administration takes the mission of protecting the homeland very seriously. These types of laws make it easier for terrorists and criminals to obtain fraudulent documents. Ethan, we're talking about driver's licenses for people in the country illegally.
Yeah, millions of people driving on our roads. States wisely figured out that if they were driving without driver's licenses, they also weren't buying insurance. We needed to protect ourselves, know who they are, get them properly licensed, and train how to drive on our roads. Makes sense. Natural old battle between states' rights and federal rights. We're going to find out if there's a federal law that will overrule the states. But for now, I support California. Okay, and Stephanie, supporters of this say basically it makes people pass a test. It keeps track of them. As Ethan said, it requires them to meet the legal things that they need to do to drive a car. So what's wrong with it?
Well, it's interesting that all of these states are pushing these type of laws and starting to hand out licenses to illegal immigrants. We know that New York is now the 12th state that has allowed this, but no one's really thought about national security. And also, I've never seen any sort of numbers or statistics on the amount of illegal immigrants that are actually buying car insurance, because I remember I had a friend who was hit by an illegal immigrant after California had passed the laws where illegal immigrants could get licenses. So it's very interesting. They liked us to take them for their word on this issue without actually producing any facts or numbers.
Okay, so let's go to our next hot topic. And this was a piece that appeared in USA Today. It was from an Arizona writer. And it talked about the fact that this guy in the Texas church who stopped the bad guy, he's great, said he's exactly the kind of man you want around with a firearm, talked about his training and everything else, his experience as an FBI agent. It says, but we know nothing about the at least 6 other parishioners who also appeared to draw their handguns at West Freeway Church of Christ in White Settlement, Texas. And that's terrifying. Stephanie, are you terrified there were other people there with guns?
No, I'm terrified that there are Democrat politicians and the gun control groups who continue to try to chip away at our Second Amendment rights. What happened in this church is exactly what needed to happen. The sad reality is that there is evil in this world, and law-abiding citizens need the opportunity to fight back. If it wasn't for Jack Wilson, there could have been many other deaths in that church. We need the right to fight back.
Okay, Andrew Pollock, whose daughter was killed in the Parkland mass shooting, tweeted this. The USA Today has no clue what terrifying is. Terrifying is my daughter on the 3rd floor for 40 minutes with no one to help her. I would have prayed for terrifying concealed carry holders to be at her school. #FixIt. Ethan, final word to you on this.
Well, Jack Wilson clearly is a hero, a well-trained, well-armed hero who knew exactly what he was doing with the firearm. The problem is all the other people who aren't so well-trained, and we don't do full background checks. 89% of American people want us to do complete universal background checks, which the NRA and the Republicans refuse to continue to do. 86% want red flag laws implemented. This is the problem, is we're not vetting who is walking around with these guns well enough. In states like Texas, the gun violence, mortality, and injury rates are higher than the states that don't allow everybody to walk around with guns.
All right, guys, we'll leave it there for tonight's lightning round. Ethan and Stephanie, Happy New Year. Good to see you both.
Happy New Year, Shannon. Thank you.
Thanks, Shannon.